Hey guys, Jerry West here. Happy Monday. How's it going? I hope y'all are having a great Monday so far and are ready to kick major butt this week. I am going to share this to my groups and then we'll get started right away. How does that sound? All right, so guys, how's it going? Hey Nadine, what's up? Give me a shout when you hop on. Say hello. Let me know where you're watching from so I can give you a shout out. If you're watching the replay, give me a hashtag replay. Let me know where you're watching from. I always come back and respond to all the comments. So I do want to hear from you. Hey, Mitch, what's going on? Kathleen, what's happening? How are you today? Carlos, my man, how are you? Michael Allen, I just saw you were live. How you doing, buddy? Hey, Vicky, what's going on? Excuse me. I'm going to do, can you believe this is the 30th lesson from my book I've recorded out of 52 lessons? The 30th lesson today. Embrace the struggle, lesson 30. If you guys don't have a copy of my book, you can get one on Amazon or Kindle, 52 Lessons from Network Marketing. And by the way, I want to ask you a favor. If you've read my book and you enjoy the book, it's helped you, and these videos are helping you, I would really appreciate you if you headed over to Amazon and gave me a 5-star review on my book. I would really truly appreciate it. So if you have a few minutes to do that after this video, I would appreciate it. You can join my 52 Lessons from Network Marketing Facebook group. That's free to join for anybody from any company. It is solely focused on personal development, so anybody can be in there. That's pretty much all I got for you. Oh, my YouTube channel. I'm behind on uploading videos to YouTube, but I do upload all my past videos to YouTube as well as them being in my Facebook group. All right, who's ready, guys? I want to tell you, well, first type a 1 in the comments. Have you ever looked at somebody who has hit a high rank in your company or another company and wondered how they've done that? Give me a 1 in the comments if you ever wondered, okay, how did this person do this? Give me a 1 in the comments. Honestly, like when I hit 100K affiliate in my current company, I all of a sudden had a massive amount of people reaching out to me, not just celebrating, but wanting to know, like, how did you do this? Tell me how you did it, because everybody wants to do it, right? I mean, basically, I went from the person that used to, way back when, compare myself to others, to the person that now others are comparing themselves to, which is not an easy transition, I'll tell you. It has its own set of struggles in there. So, I mean, it wasn't easy, you know. I jokingly made the headline of this video, how I became an overnight success in 6 years. Because it took me 6 years in this industry to hit the rank of, you know, 100,000 in business volume, to be earning a 6-figure income in this industry, over a 6-figure income. It took me 6 years. So I became an overnight success in 6 years. But when you're a 100K affiliate in a company and people are joining and they've never met you before and they've never seen you before, they certainly haven't seen your struggles or the hard times you went through or the times that you failed. They certainly haven't seen any of that. They look at you on a pedestal and compare themselves to you and wonder, what makes this person so special? You know, how come I'm not on stage? Why am I not making the big checks? Why am I different than them? And they're comparing, and if you've heard this before, they're comparing their chapter 1 to somebody else's chapter 20 or somebody else's chapter 30, right? So that's really what it is, because I'm going to go back and tell you guys, I'm just going to share with you guys some of these struggles that I went through, okay? So back in 2012, I joined network marketing for the first time. I'm not going to name names of companies or anything, but I was with an energy company, okay? So we were doing electricity and gas service. But the presentation in that company was you actually had to sit down, you had to make your list, you had to sit down and you had to call people and tell them that you had an opportunity you wanted to share with them that you were so excited about. And, you would want to either, you'd want to have them watch a 20-minute video presentation, which was online, but mostly the goal back then was to invite the person to a hotel meeting on a Wednesday night at 8 o'clock, okay? Was it 8 o'clock? Yeah, no, it was 7 o'clock on Wednesday night or something like that. So here I am trying to get people to come to a Wednesday night meeting, like after they've worked all day, they get home from work, they eat their dinner. I'm trying to drag them out to go to a hotel meeting to watch a network marketing presentation for 45 minutes. You know what I mean? It was hard. Like, it was difficult. It wasn't like now where I do everything all from home on my smartphone and my laptop, pretty much. You had to get people out of the house. And then, there was the elation when finally somebody agreed, okay, I'll go to the meeting, I'll take a look at it, I'll take a look at what you're doing. So they agree to go to the meeting. You're so excited, maybe that's my only prospect that was going to the meeting that night. You know what I mean? You go to the meeting, you're all excited. You get to the meeting, you're standing out the door waiting for that person to show up. And, it's 10 minutes before the meeting. It's 5 minutes before the meeting. It's 1 minute before the meeting. They're still not there. And guess what? They don't freaking show up. How frustrating is that? I can't tell you how many times that happened to me where somebody said they were going to go to the meeting and they didn't show up. It's frustrating. It happens online, but it's not as frustrating because we didn't work all day and get home from work and eat dinner and then go out to a hotel meeting to meet somebody that promised they were going to meet us there and then didn't show up and waste all that time, right? Now, it's like, okay, I gave somebody, for me, I gave somebody my link to take the free tour. They said they wanted to, and they didn't take the free tour. Okay, oh well, I didn't have to leave my house. I didn't have to waste any time. It doesn't really bother me anymore. If they want to look, they're going to look. If they don't want to look, they're not going to look. Right? You really have to have that attitude. Keep looking for the ones that want to look. Don't worry about the ones that don't want to look. But that was a struggle in itself, And then I was afraid to call people and invite them. I didn't have the self-confidence. Why do these people want to listen to me about a business? I was just a dude selling, advertising for a community newspaper. And here I am calling business owners that I'm selling advertising to and pitching them on a new business opportunity. Who am I? You know what I mean? So it's like eventually I got into, somebody else recruited me into a health and wellness company. And then that person, and I kind of struggled in that business. I wasn't really signing anybody up, maybe a couple people. But the person that sponsored me was texting me all day at work. It was worse than my boss. It was like, how many people did you talk to today? How many people did you call today about the business? And I'm like, dude, I'm at work. What do you want me to do? It was like constant harassment. So that didn't work out. I was in that company all of maybe 2 months. And that's not a way to be successful in network marketing, right? So then I went, then I was getting more and more and more into promoting online, because when I was in the energy company, I was really one of the only ones coming onto social media and trying to do things on social media, and I was doing it the complete wrong way. And if you want to learn how to do it the right way, I am going to be teaching a free social media course in my team next month for everybody in my team, or if you're in my company and you want to be a part of it, you could be a part of it. I'm going to teach everything that I've done on social media from very, very beginning to the end to build this business, okay? But that's regardless of the point, okay? I didn't know what the heck I was doing. So now I'm getting pitched on all these deals, right? So I just start joining all these shiny balls. There must have been at least a year or more, year and a half, where I was joining shiny ball after shiny ball after shiny ball. How many people out there have done this? Shiny ball syndrome. Give me a 2 in the comments. Or if there's a shiny ball emoji, you can give me that. One after another, after another, after another. Sometimes 2, 3 shiny balls at the same time, right? Because the more I join, the better chance I'm going to have at one of them hitting. So I may as well just keep joining them. That's what I did. I was going crazy, and actually I did make some money in a couple of them, but it was very short-lived. It wasn't residual commission. It wasn't like building a long-lasting team that was going to to last and continuously grow and grow and earn income as a team. You know what I mean? So it was going about it the wrong way. It was really just the lottery mentality. So, you know, I went through shiny ball syndrome. And then I think it was sometime near the end of 2014 that I really figured out I got to focus. You know, I can't do this anymore. It's not working. And that's what I've seen. Like I look back and I see people that are still in the same place they were in 2014 today. And that kind of makes me sad, because what you really need to do is you have to look at what you've done, look at what you've done that's failed, look at what you've done that didn't work, and change, right? You have to change based on what didn't work. You have to go out there and fall flat on your face and get injured and change. If you don't change anything, nothing changes. And I've seen people that have never changed in the last 4 or 5 years, which is crazy to me. So that's one thing, is that I realized each time that I screwed up that I needed to change, and I realized that I needed to focus on one thing. Okay, so I did. You know, I eventually, beginning of 2015, I joined a company, and I was in a company for over 2 years, and I learned some more tough lessons in that company, because I struggled for a really long time. I didn't hit the first rank in the company until 8 months in. So, I mean, it took me a long time to hit that first rank in the company, which, you know, I know that gets a lot of people frustrated when they join a company and they don't hit a rank right away. They get really, really hung up on that, and then they quit and go to something else, because they're thinking something else must be easier. Have you ever been in that stage where you think something else must be easier because I'm not hitting it here, right? Give me a 3 in the comments if you ever thought that. So, you know, I had thought that before, but I knew when I was struggling with this company because of what I learned in the past, so I changed based on what I learned in the past, that if you're not having success right away, jumping to another company is not the answer, because you know, unless, I mean, maybe sometimes it's the answer if the company really, really sucks. But I mean, if you're in a great company and it's a great product and people are having success and momentum and you can see it, but you're just not having success for whatever reason, then you know it's not the company, okay? Because most of the time, it's you. So most of the time, what I figured out was it was me. It was not the company that I was in. It was not the person that sponsored me. It was not the people that I sponsored that weren't doing anything. It was me that I needed to work on. So I figured that out and I changed based on that, okay? I adapted. I went out and applied things differently. I went out and I did things differently. Every single day, I got a little bit better every single day. So now here I am in a company where I don't hit the first rank for 8 months, and then finally, boom, 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 boom. I mean, there was a period of like, it was, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, period about 8 months that I was regularly, you know, increasing volume, hitting new ranks, increasing volume, hitting new ranks. The team was growing. And I finally, you know, there was a rank that I was just hung up on for 3-4 months or maybe like 3 months that I finally broke through and hit this rank. It was like the best freaking feeling in the world. And what happened after that? Every single month after that, the volume decreased. I did not hit that rank again the next month. The volume decreased every single month after that. And there were issues. I mean, there were, you know, I don't want to crap talk anything, but for me personally, there were issues with the fit between myself and that company, okay? Me personally. Not saying anything bad about any people or any company. So, you know, that fell apart, and that was a tough lesson to learn. Why was I able to build a team, and, you know, why did it just fall apart like that? Why was it that everything, no matter what I did, it didn't reverse itself? It didn't turn itself around. I had to learn from that experience, okay? I had to go from $3,000 in a month all the way down to like less than $300 in a month and wonder, what the heck was I, you know, I'm sitting and working in a call center job trying to build my network marketing business back up, wondering what the heck do I have to do to make this work? You know, or what am I going to do with my life next? Am I even going to do network marketing anymore? So that was a struggle. That was a huge, huge struggle. And, In the beginning of 2017, I decided I wasn't going to do network marketing anymore. But guess what? I have it in my blood, so I couldn't walk away. I could not walk away, and started a new business. After I got myself a decent job in the beginning of 2017, got myself a decent job so I could pay the bills. And I started a new business as a side hustle in 2017, March, this same month, 1st of March. And then finally, boom, I hit the first rank in the company that first month. And a lot of people looked at me then like, how does Jerry West come in and hit 5K affiliate? I mean, the person that sponsored me never had been in the company since October of 2014 and never hit a single rank in the company. And here I come in, I join with her, here I come in, and boom, I hit the first rank in the company the first month I was in it. How did I do that? Was it like instantaneous? So that leads to my next question, guys. Give me a 4 in the comments. Have you ever, we've all had that experience, right? Where you're struggling and then somebody else joins the company and they either, they rank, they double rank, or they triple rank their first month in the business. And you're like, how the heck did they do that? What am I doing wrong? How the heck did they do that and I can't do that? You ever see that happen? It's so frustrating. Give me a 4 in the comments if you ever had that happen. It's frustrating, especially if you're working your butt off, you're struggling. You've been in the company a decent amount of time, you haven't ranked yet, and somebody else comes in and they're like, boom, 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 rank, rank, rank. How the heck did they do that? Well, man, I'll tell you, there's no overnight success stories. Yes, in a year, I hit multiple ranks and hit 100K affiliate. It's the first time I ever hit a rank with 100,000, it was over 100,000 in monthly sales, okay? Way over 100,000 monthly sales. First time I had ever hit that rank. In my prior company, that would have been called Diamond Executive. So, I mean, I hit it, and it was amazing to have hit it, but it felt like, seriously, guys, like, I'm gonna get emotional here. Like, it felt so good because of the 6 years of struggle and frustration and building and losing and all this crap going on. Because of the 6 years of struggle, it felt so good to finally hit that. But the reason I hit it was because every time I fell flat on my face, I got back up again. And I looked and I realized what I did wrong, and I did it differently the next time. And believe me, I fell flat on my face 1,000,000 freaking times, okay, in 6 years. 1,000,000 times. But you have to be willing to go out and take those chances. You have to be willing to go out and risk falling flat on your face and actually fall flat on your face. You have to be willing to go out and look foolish. You have to be willing to go out and say things that make people laugh at you. You have to be willing to accept haters. You have to be willing to accept naysayers. You have to be willing to go through all of this crap, fall flat down, get back up again, figure out what it was that made you fall down, and do it different the next time. That's what it is. That's what it is over and over and over again. Yes, sometimes people join network marketing business, their first network marketing business ever, and they have success right away. But it isn't that way for the vast majority of us folks, okay? But just because you're not having success right away in your first month in the business, first 3 months in a business, first 6 months to a year in network marketing, first 2 to 3 years in network marketing, however long it might be, it doesn't mean that you're not going to be successful. All it means is you weren't one of those people that were able to just come in and do it right away. You weren't a natural. I wasn't a natural. I became who I am over the course of, it's been, over 7 years. 7 years and 3.5 months I've been in the industry now. All right? I became who I am over time by learning, by screwing up, by allowing myself to be in situations where I could fail. I didn't fail. I mean, the best way to fail is what? Do we know the answer to that? The best way to fail is to quit on yourself. That's the surest way to fail. But to me, the best way to fail is to go out and try something and screw up. Because when you do it that way and you learn and apply differently the techniques, you use different techniques the next time because of what you learned when you failed, that's where the real magic comes in. The real magic comes in when you allow yourself to go out and make those mistakes. When you go do and you take action regardless of what the results are going to be, because you know you're moving in the right direction. That's where the real magic comes in. And I see so many people that are not willing to put themselves out there, or they make excuses in their own minds why they can't do this and they can't do that, and why they don't know the right people and why they can't do what I do. Well, guess what? I'm sorry, but you can do what I do, because, I mean, what makes me different than anybody else? You know, I was a guy with a family and a house and 2 cars in the driveway that was paying the bills, living paycheck to paycheck, had credit card debt. You know, I was that guy. I struggled for years in this business. I was the same guy as a lot of people that are asking me how'd you do what you do. You know, I was there. I was there. And I'm telling you right now, if you're there, stop wishing and start working. Okay? Stop making excuses and just go do it, and be willing to fall flat on your face. Be willing to screw up. Be willing to just make mistakes and learn from them. And don't quit on yourself so damn soon. Give yourself the time and effort and energy it takes to put into this business. Make the sacrifices. You know, I didn't get here by having 6 favorite TV shows that I have to watch every night of the week. No, I came home from work, I ate dinner, and I networked with people on my phone for hours every night, every freaking night. You know, adding new friends, talking to new people, trial and error, dealing with probably a million fake profiles and all that nonsense, you know, trying to figure out how to connect with people. How do I gain influence with people? How do I become a leader for people? How do I show people how to do this rather than me? You know, how do I transform myself into not being a follower anymore and becoming a leader? That's what it's all about. So be willing to screw up, guys. Be willing to go out there and do whatever it takes, okay? Because you don't have to. I mean, yeah, meetings, I mean, I'm not going to poo-poo traditional ways of building a network marketing business. I mean, you could still do it through home parties. You could still do it through hotel meetings. You could still go do events and stuff like that. And all of that stuff works. And there's people in my team that do that stuff, and they're very, very good at it. But, you know, you can still also do this business from home, because with this magical little device that's sitting on a tripod in front of me right now, I can meet brand new people every single day. I can invite people to watch a presentation every single day. And they might say no to me, and they might give me a negative response or whatever, but I can't let that stop me from talking to the next person. You know, I can't let screw-ups and the fear of failure stop me from doing what I need to do, working toward my goals. Because I know what I want. I clearly know what I want, and I'm willing to go after it and get it and screw up as many times as it possibly takes to get to where I want to be, okay? And now that I'm in this position, there's even bigger goals ahead. So the struggle just never ends, you know? It's always, if you're always striving to learn more and to be more and to grow more, that's really what it's all about, guys. Just keep going, get yourself out there, and be willing to screw up. Be willing to make mistakes. Are you guys getting value out of this? Give me some arm flex emojis, fist bump emojis if you're getting value out of this. Tap those hearts in the bottom corner. Give me as many hearts as you possibly can, as a matter of fact, if you guys love this, because I hope you're getting motivated by this. I really do. I hope this is inspiring somebody to go out there and do something today. Are you guys inspired to go out there and do something today? Who's inspired? So once again, guys, I just want to thank you. This was lesson 30. Embrace the struggle, from my book, 52 Lessons from Network Marketing. And once again, I want to just ask you a favor. If you love the book and you haven't reviewed it on Amazon yet, if you would do me a huge favor and just head over to Amazon and give me a 5-star review, I would truly appreciate you for doing that, all right? Thank you very much, guys. I hope you all got value out of this, and I will talk to you soon. Peace out.